Welcome back to Top Repairs. How do you know you have a failing TPS sensor and it's time to replace it? This part here is the TPS sensor, also known as the throttle position sensor. Now the TPS sensor is going to be mounted directly or attached to the throttle body. And the purpose of the TPS sensor is to monitor the position of the throttle valve or throttle plate. If you look at the TPS sensor, it contains 3 pins, 1, 2, and 3. The first pin is going to be for the 5-volt reference, the other pin is going to be the signal wire, and the other pin is going to be the ground wire. And in today's lesson, I'm going to show you guys how to test for a bad TPS sensor by conducting a sweep test. And also, I'm going to tell you guys what are the symptoms that you should pay attention to. How does a TPS sensor work? Well, basically, the TPS sensor, it is a potentiometer, meaning that on the inside, it contains a lot of different variable resistance. So when this rotating lever or needle or contact start to rotate, meaning that when the throttle plate is starting to sweep, this lever is going to make contact with these variable resistance. And when the levers start to make contact with these variable resistance, the voltage value will start to change. When the voltage value starts to change, it will send a signal to the ECM or the computer, and the computer will use this information for other part of the vehicle, for engine management, and also for transmission management. Now I'm going to show you guys how to check for a bad TPS contact points. If the contact points are worn out, you will see that the number on the multimeter is going to jump or drop out rapidly. So first, take your multimeter and set it to ohms and set it to 20K. Next, take the test lead and connect it to jumper wire. Take the black jumper wire and connect it to ground, and take the red jumper wire and connect it to the signal wire. Now you should have a reading. Next, you're going to open up the throttle plate and you're going to check the number. Make sure that the number is dropping slowly. If it is dropping way too fast, that's how you know that the contact points on the inside of the TPS are worn out. So open up the throttle plate slowly by sweeping it slowly. The number should gradually drop. So at wide open throttle, as you can see, the number is lower. And when the throttle plate starts to close, the number should gradually go back up. Again, you want to look for a sudden spike on the multimeter screen or a sudden drop. So again, the number looks good. Now let's open up the throttle plate, and the number should not drop rapidly. So far, the number looks good. Next, close the throttle plate, and the number should not spike rapidly. So far, it is climbing gradually. So far, the number are good. So it means that the TPS sensor contact points are good. How do you know you have a bad TPS sensor? Well, here are the following symptoms. If you got a bad TPS sensor, you might notice low idle, you might notice high idle, you might notice erratic idle, you might notice that your vehicle might stall at idle or at the stop sign, you might notice that the transmission may not shift at all, depending on the vehicle, and also a bad TPS sensor can cause the AC compressor clutch to not engage. In addition, a bad TPS sensor can cause the vehicle to jerk when accelerating. I hope you found that lesson useful. As always, thank you for watching and subscribe to Top 5 Auto Repairs.